This is a witty introduction to the highlights, or the bits that are slightly better than the other bits of the FNS Podcast. Let's look for it and subscribe to the new one.
Oh yeah, I never bothered to say that. The reason why it's come to a head is because 10's a round number. And we thought, that's
10's
it.
a round number, and this can be 11.
We're done. We're like Faulty Towers. Just, you get the quick run. No.
They had 12, but
it's because
2 series.
we've learnt the ropes. Right? We're going to distribute it properly.
We know all about ropes now.
Yeah. All the different knots. Riveting conversation.
Riveting introduction. Yeah, there we are.
So we're going.
That's what you're missing. Please watch the other podcast.
So we're going to make a new one, that's actually on iTunes, on YouTube,
on the YouTubes.
Maybe it's just audio because I sit there for literally all day making these fantastic visual jokes that no one watches. Because who wants to sit down and stare at the screen for 45 minutes?
I do. I don't. I don't.
So fuck that. So it'll just be the audio. Maybe I could put a couple in and signpost at the start for a fantastic visual joke. Go to 38 minutes. No.
All the fantastic visual jokes. And please turn back to your screen at minute 39.
We'll come back properly with a good microphone. We're using this one for the last time.
No.
Old Faithful. It's terrible, but nostalgic.
Good at the same time.
And romantic. And
it's romantic.
Esperantic.
I never realised. Esperantic.
Frantic.
It's Esperantic. I never really caught on.
Yeah, exactly. What a good metaphor for the
But cult listener. There's a cult people.
And the other problem was FNS is such a crap name.
And F's have put it off as well.
We never sort of. I think we just sort of.
To be fair, F could come back.
I don't know why.
It's because he seemed bored of it at one point. So we'll never give him another chance.
There's no picture on it, we just got other people. So, because FNS is such a crap name, films and stuff, we talked about films once!
They were real good.
In all the time. Once. And then FNS, if you googled that, it was just stuff about guns.
Oh, it's some Russian thing.
Yeah, so we're back properly at some point in about 6 months or so.
Maybe.
Called Tad Tat.
Sounds better.
Because it sounds better, and you can YouTube it without getting guns. And that stands for Tom and Doug Talk About Things, which makes it as vague as possible, so that we can...
Vague is good.
So that we can do anything.
Ish.
And we'll have a guest on each week, or maybe not, but yeah, probably. Like Will.
Like a famous guest, like Will.
Like Will.
Like Brandalicious. Possibly, I don't know. Like Jack. We'll get Jack in.
Or Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. Just comes like, way laps.
I'm a great guy. How you doing?
Just been to
Ukraine. No,
Ukraine.
I haven't been to Ukraine.
On a lads' week out in Ukraine. Shit. Look, shush. Don't tell anyone.
Georgia. It was Georgia. It wasn't Georgia. No, it was Moscow.
Ibiza.
Ibiza with the lads.
Yeah, Ibiza with the lads. It's just Vladimir Putin hitting up the town. You're down there. You're like, oh, I'm having a holiday. Who's that?
It's Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. No, it's this is Vladimir.
Vladimir.
I am on holiday. Sun's out, guns out. Not literally, boys.
No, calm down.
All the sort of secret soldiers behind him.
With the Kalashnikovs out.
No, we're not in Ukraine now.
And we're not there either. We've never been in Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly.
Could I have a cocktail? A Molotov cocktail.
Exactly. So, after about...
In summary,
watch that. We'll put a link in it.
I think it might have come too late. It's 10 minutes in, people have already clicked off.
So there's that.
We've rambled.
For the 8th time.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Enjoy the show.
Don't kill your dog. That's my advice.
Thank you. I never realised. That's the final word. The wise words of Doug.
Oh, no,
to end the wisdom of the pod.
No, because the
do we put a conclusion as well?
Because
we're doing an end.
We'll do an end too.
Oh no!
See you for the end, which would be amazing.
And first up tonight, it's an incredible tale about Toto Dino and wanking dolphins. Are you sure that's right? It is? Well.
But let's travel back to weird news.
1965.
And to 1965.
It was a stormy day. June 1965.
It's a dark and stormy night.
My cat had gone outside.
Dun, dun,
There
dun.
were sausages in the freezer. Dun, dun, dun.
They needed to be defrosted.
Dun, dun, dun. We were having Toad in the Hole.
Dun, dun, dun. Better go down to Tesco's and get some hot besses.
Dun, dun, dun.
On the same...
June said she'd do the mash.
Dun, dun, dun.
On the same dark and
The dog
stormy
wanted
night
some.
as all of... Shut up. On the same dark
We
and
cooked it with gravy.
On
Dun, dun, dun.
Bistro.
Dun, dun, dun.
the same...
Pesto rest of granule.
And on the
Sage
same...
and onion flavour. Dun, dun, dun.
On the same dark and
Pork and
stormy...
onion sausage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, Tom, carry on with your stuff. Yeah.
On the same...
We warmed up the plate so it was nice. Dun, dun, dun.
50 degrees centigrade.
Dun, dun, dun. Gas mark 5. Dun, dun, dun.
On the same dark and bleeding stormy night as one of these momentous fucking occasions were occurring, this happened.
Nan said the Toad in the Hole was
Oh,
nice.
fuck's
Dun, dun, dun. I said it could do with a bit more crunch. Dun, dun, dun.
The Yorkshire's were undercooked.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
I hate to
Paul
interrupt your
Hollywood.
fucking Sunday
Paul
dinner.
Hollywood would have something to say about it. Mary
Soggy
Berry.
bottom.
Paul Bollywood.
Buttery biscuit base.
Paul Bollywood is the
Paul
Indian
Bollywood,
host
yeah,
of Great
yeah.
British Bake Off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, okay.
Right. Carry on.
We served it with a glass of shandy. Dun, dun, dun.
Gaffer tape your
Pan
nose
to
to the
bitter.
ceiling.
A pet pig got bladder. Dun, dun, dun.
There was a guy pissing up Silly Sid's wall.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, fuckity bye. Okay,
Right,
right.
yes. Just,
Okay,
Right.
I've had enough now.
Right.
He's gonna say something.
I have to think of one.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Pretty much covered Toad in the Hole at this point.
Right, okay. Christian anti-masturbation group's mascot arrested for public masturbation.
What?
What? I was still thinking about Toad in the Hole. You're going to say that whole thing
Is
again.
it a different toad, but not in a hole? Christian anti-masturbation group's mascot arrested for public masturbation. Phoenix, Arizona.
You
What,
had
are
one
the-
job, not to masturbate in public.
There's a whole
One
group
job.
of the masters.
No, but this is where it gets weirder. In an ironic twist of fate, a mascot for a Christian anti-masturbation group was arrested Sunday for masturbating in public. The organisation recently finished a federally funded 31-city nationwide school tour, which it says focus on educating both children and parents about the dangerous consequences of
tugging
masturbation.
Morning,
Tugging
kids. Don't tug it.
No,
Damn
no.
it. Sit.
You might rip your balls.
You haven't heard the best
Your
bit.
frenulum.
The best bit about this wonderfully appealing, like,
Where did you masturbate?
right now.
Onto a Toad in the Hole. Dun, dun, dun.
It was swimming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fappy, the
Like
anti-masturbation dolphin.
What?
Fappy, the anti-masturbation dolphin, whose
Say it
real
again.
name,
Fappy.
whose real
So
name.
there's a dolphin out there that is against tugging one.
There's a
Dolphins
picture.
indulge in gang rape, you know.
Well,
So that's probably
yeah,
the
no.
worst animal to pick.
But at least they don't masturbate.
What about a
Masturbation
puffin?
is
Bet
sinful. You'll
puffins.
go blind.
Bet they don't get much.
You'll go blind. Now moving on.
Carry on your story.
Sloths must get like really like miserable and down.
Really slow.
Really slow. Lasts for like 5 hours.
Fappy, the anti-masturbation dolphin.
Fappy.
Fappy.
Wankosaurus Rex.
They couldn't have called him like Gary or Kevin.
That would have been catchy, would it?
Fappy.
They called him Fappy.
Fappy the anti-masturbation.
Masturbation
This is
dolphin.
Wankersome
Was
Swine.
arrested on Sunday after employees notified police about a man with no pants on peering through office windows.
It's into office windows.
It was Silly Sid's. It was Silly Sid's
And then
Phoenix
Fappy
division.
the anti-masturbation dolphin is in there.
Wait,
Wait.
I'm you. Dun dun dun.
It was a mirror!
Wank
looked into a mirror.
We
Very
thought at
narcissistic.
first he was possibly intoxicated or mentally unstable. You know,
The
talking about
dolphin.
children and how deadly it is for
The
them to
dolphin was
masturbate.
intoxicated.
Telling us he's not a real dolphin, Andy.
Oh,
telling
right.
us he was.
I was under the impression that was a real dolphin.
But you were thinking.
Did
the
you think
best
they
way.
arrested the dolphin? Because a dolphin was flopped out in public. There's a dolphin on the streets just tugging one.
I thought that they just picked up like some random dolphin out of the sea and said, that's going to be the mascot for
How
an
is a
anti-masturbating
dolphin
brigade or something.
I said his life was based on Deadliest Catch.
I'd love to eat a man's penis.
Anyway, right, you know, there was,
niche joke.
I can't remember if it was a scientist or a photographer. He created someone. It was meant to be light. Right, just cut that shit. We're starting again. There was a scientist, all right. There is a scientist.
There is.
Well done.
I
Either
never
a
knew.
scientist.
There is a scientist.
There's either a scientist or a photographer.
Or one or the other. I mean, they're so similar, aren't they?
There's a scientist or a photographer. Jen can't both. There was a scientist who made a cloud in a room. He just edited.
Do your Bane impression.
Are we gonna?
Only when Gotham is ashes, then you have my permission to die.
Sound like it was orgasming. Yeah.
Oh, harder, harder. Come on, Batman, harder, harder. You can do better than that. When you have
ruined the video, yeah?
Batman 4,
when you
Caleb
have
Bane.
pleased me, then you have my permission to come.
Batman 4, Caleb is Bane.
Hello. Gotham's time has come to make a vlog.
Brilliant.
Yeah, let's do it.
The game is
I contain myself, it's good.
you. Yes, you. No,
Not them, us.
Us. You're given.
Who are them anyway?
You have to craft a film
Who
plot
knows?
between two people, but the whoever's speaking is unexpectedly shifted throughout. So you go
Through the key word of switch.
Yeah.
Genre.
Your genre is thriller.
It's a thriller.
Is Michael Jackson in it?
Michael Jackson isn't in it, but Prince is.
Okay.
You know Prince as well.
Yeah. The artist formerly known as
The
Prince.
artist, well, he's known as Prince
I've got
again
a
now.
solution to this. Just wait.
Okay.
Okay. And who else?
No, it's right.
What's the prop?
Thriller, Prince, Pitchfork, and it's set in the sunny shores of Basingstoke.
Okay.
Un, deux, trois, allez.
Basingstoke, 1693. Prince is in it, but it's like Godzilla, where like you thought it was going to be Heisenberg, but he got killed off right
Switch.
at the start.
But he didn't get killed off right at the start.
You idiot! We don't know Prince is. Kill him off and replace him with Michael Jackson.
Alright, so Prince gets trodden on by Godzilla, just like randomly out of nowhere.
Okay.
Just like trodden on. And then he realises he's lost something.
He was supposed to get killed with a pitchfork. I had this all worked out. You idiot!
He's lost his
Right.
pitchfork then.
He's lost his pitchfork in a
Pause
Godzilla
whilst
attack.
arguments.
Okay, so
Carry on.
in the Godzilla attack, he's lost his pitchfork.
Switch.
It's his only weapon, of course he's lost it. It's what the main character does. He throws it, why is it main character in a foot pause? Why is it... Why is
Will's
it...
going to argue the case for the pitchfork now.
It's just,
at
it's
great
just-
length.
No, because you know in like films and stuff. Where
You know
it's like-
those films they have nowadays.
Oh.
Have you heard of them? Pictures moving.
Okay, what happens, Will?
When like the main character fires at someone, he's like got a gun or something, and immediately throw it away and go for a bare knuckle fight.
Oh yeah, they're like, well, yeah, they've both got swords up, and he
Yeah.
like, puts it down, and he's like, we'll have the showdown for the climax.
Exactly.
part
It's
of
like,
the film.
what are you doing? Just shoot him.
Yeah, okay, I don't see
That-
how this is
that's-
relevant. Okay,
He's throwing away his pitchfork.
okay, no,
Right,
Godzilla
pitchfork.
knocked it away.
Okay,
He's
look-
lost his pitchfork.
He's lost his
Godzilla was
pitchfork.
not in the
It's
film.
it's left to
I
the
would like
audience
to point
work
out that Godzilla. You don't have a license for Godzilla.
Of course we do.
So it's
The
like a cheap
pitchfork.
knockoff version. It's just a plastic dinosaur. Wah!
It's Zodgilla.
Zodgilla.
Okay.
Okay, right.
The pitchfork was
Okay.
the red herring.
Okay, go.
And
You haven't
Michael Jackson
has to find the pitchfork, but Prince comes back from the dead in Basingstoke because that's where he always dreamed to be. And then
Switch. Sorry.
And Michael Jackson was searching for it. He was looking for the
Switch.
Shit, it's a thriller. But then he nearly gets murdered, and there's loads of tension.
But there's like a rabbit, like from the one that's
That's a lot. The film is quite unstructured, really.
But then
The narrative leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh no, you know on the Holy Grail? It's like there's the rabbit.
I love that twist. There's the final showdown, and one of them goes, "Look, a rabbit." Oh, blimey.
I think Louis has a point again. For inventive.
Yay! That means I've got a point. But, oh no.
The only one I've got.
I didn't get one for rape. I've got one.
And quite right too, because here at FNS we believe strongly in consent. It's all about consent.
It's all about the in-play.
I got one.
Oh, and that.
Oh no, I'll tell you what else happened this year. What? The Scottish election.
I haven't reached that yet.
Referendum.
Right, we're still on July.
Want to be free.
Can't keep rolling. Are you rolling deep, Bill?
Air Algeria Flight 5017 crashes in Mali, killing 116 people.
What
I
are
want
you doing?
to break free from your life. You're
What are you
so
talking about?
self-satisfied. I don't need you.
It's really a bad year.
I got to break free. Oh, God knows.
I like the idea of
Jack knows.
Freddie
I got to
Mercury
break
stuff.
free. I'll leave that there.
Are you done yet?
But anyway, yeah, I went on holiday. That was a good laugh. The first
You came back a poor clone.
To be fair, I did have to stay for an extra day because the French people were all getting annoyed.
Didier comes up and goes, "Do you know the really cheesing me off?
Yeah.
I have no more back on." You go, "Darling, I can stay."
No, there was that massive strike, wasn't there, in the air tower or whatever.
I
it's
know
fucking
literally
called.
nothing about this.
Oh, do you
There
know?
was a massive strike.
Yeah, I was a day late because
When he
there
says
was,
strike, he means nuclear.
yeah, there was a massive nuclear strike. No, there was a massive worker strike, and they just all apparently
They
just
fired
left.
workers at a
He's
tower.
He's got that atomic tan.
Yeah, it's not actually suntan, it's just where I've been cooked a little bit.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
Anyway, you
But no, I met some very interesting Irish people.
Mrs. Doyle.
Well, Mrs. Doyle, yeah, as you keep
Why do you
calling them.
You met some very interesting Irish people.
They don't actually talk that at all.
Oh, I'm going. Wait, depends.
They don't always talk.
If they've got like a
No, they were like from everywhere in Ireland. I didn't even one that talked like that. I was very surprised.
No.
So I was because I went into every conversation like, how do you do? Very racially abusive.
I am a storyteller, and the story must be told.
No, but they weren't the.
Were they all called Sheamus?
No, they weren't the classiest bunch. It's got to be said.
They weren't the classiest bunch of Irishmen.
were.
That's probably why they didn't talk like
They
this
were
then,
a
isn't
little
it?
bit on the chubby side. As
Chubby
one example
Irish.
will be, I nearly got beat up by someone's mum.
Lovely.
There's a lovely story.
You've got to elaborate now.
I will elaborate a little bit.
Can I just try and work out how a chubby Irishman would sound?
I'll tell Doug the story.
Tell us the story.
Right, so it was bonfire night there. Because that's when they have bonfire night. I can't remember exactly what date it was. I think it was the 20th of June or something like that.
Well,
So
the
they-
retards. That's the wrong day.
Well, they didn't really care about the British Parliament thing. So, no, it's to some sun god or something.
Sun god? The Irish sun god?
No, it was in Spain.
Oh, right, okay.
The Irish were just burning things. They weren't that shabby. Jesus.
The Irish sun god. We must sacrifice Sean.
The potato harvest would be great this year.
So we were just on the beach, we were just laying about, and it was quite dark, to be fair, because it was like 10 o'clock at night.
There's no way to talk about your friends.
And, leave Mike alone.
Were they all Algerian as well?
They were all Algerian. And
Right.
I don't know if ever you've been around firework night, bonfire night.
You know if you've been around any Algerian.
Near-
But they're right frisky.
in Spain. But
Even more frisky when they're in Spain.
they're very loose on on fireworks, and so there was like firework battles going on across the
Jesus
beach.
Christ.
There was literally people throwing fireworks at other people. It was quite dangerous.
Are you sure you didn't
And
go
the-
to Ukraine?
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain I wasn't in
The silly
Ukraine.
crimes of Ukraine.
We're going on holiday to Damascus. No, father.
Yeah.
We're going to see the famous sandwich shop in the second city of Syria. Homs Noms. Sorry.
It'd
Brilliant.
be a lot cheaper to set that up now.
Just build it out of some rubble.
Oh,
So
but
Paul
anyway,
guy's arm
yeah.
is the door arch.
Keep it light, Doug. Keep it light.
Keep it like.
You don't want to know what the doorknob is, anyway.
Oh. Let's move on.
Right.
But so yeah, there was people
Yeah.
throwing off fireworks left and right, and we had to be back for 11 because one of
Because the curfew.
Yes, because the Greek
Because the purge was about to start.
Because the Spanish purge, throwing fire. Suddenly they're about to be throwing grenades around.
So the rebels come out, isn't it? You got to control it.
But yeah, so we had to be back for 11 because one of the people in our cruise, not a cruise, but the crew.
In our cruise
Yeah.
from mainland.
You have multiple crews.
Yeah, we have
No,
many
no,
crews.
cruise.
Wagwan.
Like a ship.
No, they had crews on the cruise.
They had to be back for 11.
Where was Tom
So-
Cruise during all of this?
He's dead.
Oh dear.
So he died in the purge.
Oh no, poor Tommy.
Whose arm did you think it was?
Tommy
Door? So we
I'm not
started.
sure Tom Cruise would make it like be big enough.
We started. we started walking
through the door.
back.
Could you get a bigger arm?
We started walking back, and most of us were back in the hour, which is quite surprising because we were all extremely happy.
Extremely happy.
Off of the many drinks of orange juice that we had, of course. So, in Spain, walking back
you
from the
don't want
beach,
to admit
so...
to the internet. You were absolutely pleasant.
In it, brethren. It was absolutely warped from head to toe.
So, I wasn't that bad. I only had a few...
1,000.
And, so we were...
No need to talk about Mr. Stoyle.
Mrs. Stoy. So yeah, we got back, and then the girl that was supposed to be back for 11 was really lagging behind, not internet wise.
I can say, it's just not evidence.
Yeah, with the
watching
guy
video.
that she was with,
She's
they
a
were
what?
another hour to come behind us after we were sat waiting at the gates for the holiday. That's where I went for my holiday. That's why I'm so tanned. It was hell. That's why so many Irish people there.
I'm going to say that.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
No, really, it is.
And, and anyway, yeah. And so yeah, they were an extra hour, which was really annoying. And then we got back, and I'm not going to be able to explain how the layout goes for the thing, but basically there's one road.
Oh, it's a man of mystery.
Let's just say it's a very big park, but let's just say for the point of this story, let's just say there's Road A, alright?
There's a road here.
And there's a
The
swimming
square
pool.
root of Road B
That's
equals Road C.
And there's a swimming
You get
pool
high off maths again.
Pythagoras Street.
there's a swimming pool next to, on the right side of Road A, alright? And there
You
is...
should
You're
draw a
on the
map.
wrong side.
And then,
In the edit, you have to draw a map of this. Doug.
and there's
That's
all,
when you
and then,
chat across.
yeah, that's your job now. And there's a building also on the right of Road A. There's also a load of caravans on the left side of Road A, alright? So we were walking down Road A, and there's a little lane between the
The more you
building...
say Road A, the more it sounds like a not word.
Roadie.
Road A.
It's walking along a roadie.
We're walking down Irish Lane, alright?
Right.
Irish Lane,
I
yeah.
know
So there's a
which
pool on the right side of the Irish Lane, there's the building on the right side of Irish Lane, and there's a little lane in
a lot of
between the...
Are they all called Irish?
Oh, for God's sake, just let me get to the end of the story.
Sheamus Street.
and the girl's
Demi
mum
Drive.
comes absolutely screaming down, and she came just running down, because it's a hill. It's not just a road, it's an actual hill, and she came running down the hill. So the girl and her boy companion person went up
Her
the side lane.
Manslayer.
Manslayer, you dirty fucker. Ray Winston.
Yeah. So this girl and Ray
When-
Winston were coming down
This
there.
this girl and Ray Winston went away from us, and me and one of my other mates, Connor, we didn't want to get into any shit, so we started to walk away, and we went and we sat down, but her mum had already seen us with her, so her mum walked right over to me, and I'm going to get a bit frisky with you here, Tom.
When he's Algerian.
And she grabbed me on the shoulder of my shirt. She grabbed me. She picked me up because I was sat down, and I was actually drunk, so I didn't really know what was happening.
You're not mad.
I'm flying. I'm flying as I
No, I've now come into orbit. I can see David Bowie.
David Bowie, yeah! So she stood me up, holding me by my shirt, and I just went,
Have you seen my daughter? Where has she gone? Once.
I wish she was that polite. No, she pulled me up, and I just went, alright, love. Angry Irish lady who was giving me, scowling me down, like her vision could have basically melted my face off.
She picked you up and said, your face is going to undergo some changes.
Oh, brilliant. He didn't clock what was happening. He didn't notice that I was stood up because he was averagely happy as well.
Oh.
So
only average.
Yeah, so she stood me up and I just went, alright, love. And she was staring at me quite. There's almost she didn't find that funny.
I'm not your love
daughter
because she's Billie Jean.
And she started screaming and screaming at me. Where's my daughter? Where have you been, daughter? And I taking my daughter. And I just went.
Right up your ass.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like in the most unconvincing way possible. But she'd obviously seen me with her. So she still a hold of me. She sat me down and then she called over this man and she just went, make sure these two sit right here. And it's a big guy, like, well, not big as in tall, big.
Didn't even know what that
He
means.
blocked it out, he slammed it.
And that's how you stayed right there.
He just put it on my lap.
They call it the pleasure padlock.
Oh god.
Pleasure padlock.
He was
Bruce the bodybuilder.
You had a very
No, he was quite short, but he was quite muscly, let's say. And he was sat next to us. So my friend obviously didn't really want to sit around for a while off in the distance my friend was getting rugby tackled by her mum and like grappled to the floor, and then she was being pulled up the hill. I'm serious, she was dragging her up the hill by her hair. Quite not very steep, like not a 90-degree angle.
Should have said like that. So you've been dragged up
a mountain climbing. No, it was
very confused goat.
around 30 degrees, I'd say. Yeah, so not too steep.
Well, they do say it's warm in Spain.
Dickhead.
Anyway,
So my friend had a good idea to lose the small Irishman. Let's call him
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
They're all
Sheamus.
called
They're all-
Sheamus.
Sheamus Keith.
Sheamus Keith McBride.
Do you have no Sheamus?
Sheamus Keith McBride, yeah, that's his name. He had a brilliant plan to lose Sheamus Keith McBride. His brilliant
But
plan.
was Sheamus the bodybuilder?
Yeah, Sheamus is the bodybuilder that was sat consistently next
With
to
his
us.
dick on the lap.
So his dick on my lap, yeah.
Yeah.
So his plan is that
I'm confused who's who.
I would stand
I'm
up.
just along for the
I
ride.
would stand up because we were all in this
But
bench.
how did he
thing. I was in the
communicate his
middle.
plan to you?
He was whispering
Through the
to me.
inventive use
Yeah,
of sign
I know.
language.
This is how he because we were obviously very sat closely
Oh, I'm glad you
together.
said just now because it was
Right.
shit before.
Oh, thank you. We were all sat, like, I was in the middle. My mate Connor was on the edge, and Sheamus Keith McBride was on the
You
other
can't
side.
say Connor without clarifying this. My mate Connor.
I can't say anything else.
Every instance. So there was Keith, Jeremy, my mate Connor, as if the rest are not your friends.
They're not.
They're not. He
They
hated
really
them
were.
all.
No. So we came up with this brilliant idea that I would stand up and begin to walk away, and then when Sheamus Keith McBride went to make a move for me,
Bruce. When Bruce made
Connor, my mate,
my mate, yeah.
would like tackle him like while running, so that he could push him to the floor and carry on running, and then we could just both do one in
Sounds
opposite
like a terrible
directions.
plan.
It
like
does sound like a
truly
terrible
awful
plan. The also part of his plan is that Sheamus
My mate Connor.
Keith McBride could hear everything we were saying because we were sat about 10 centimetres away from him,
Like his
all on this
penis had a
crumb little
listing.
bench.
My
So I went, right, okay, we'll do this, being happy as I was.
Because if you're
So
happy,
I
you're
went
going to be able to tackle.
I know, I know, but it was a plan that we both made when we were, well, that he made when we were very happy, so it seemed like a good idea. So I stood
It's
up,
gone too far.
and went
Mummy
to,
and Daddy are
so
very
I
happy.
stood up and went to move, and then obviously Sheamus Keith McBride made a move for me, so Connor went to run, but he pulled me back into Connor's way, which ended up in Connor just sort of hugging me.
No, your mate
and then
Connor.
Sorry, yeah, not other Connor. Connor, my mate.
My mate Connor.
Just sort of hugging me on the ground, and Connor knocked himself out on the way down on a wall.
Beautiful.
So I was just sort of sat there, dick on my lap, and
Sorry, this is Bruce's.
yeah, this is Sheamus Keith McBride's
Right.
dick on my lap.
Does he have no Sheamus?
Oh wow.
Second time I've made a joke.
No, we
That's
tried
how
to
it
avoid
works.
it the first time, but
That's how
The
it
joke.
The joke worked better that time. Keep it up, bub. Keep it up.
Cheers, Tom. So, what?
I'm not really sure where we are right now. I've been
My
telling
mate
the story.
Connor's just been knocked out.
Yeah, Connor's just been knocked out. So
My
we
mate
sat there.
He's not your mate, he's his mate.
Sorry.
We're
No,
stowing
we've got so far. We've
This is
done
gone.
like 10 minutes of it.
We've done like 20 minutes.
Wait, what happened to the girl whose mum? Wait, the mum's already shouted at you. Does she come back?
No,
No, my mate Connor's been knocked out.
she did come back, but it's
Tell it what
too long of a story.
It's not too long.
It's got about 10 minutes left.
This is brilliant. Yeah,
So I
exactly.
could probably fill about 10 books.
We've got nothing
Alright.
else to talk
We
about.
have, yeah, I think we should seriously move on.
Yeah,
to
well, I'm
something
trying
else.
to write a
No,
novel. I need
right.
more.
It's no, because I feel like it's been built up too much now. It's just not going to be funny.
It's brilliant. The anticlimax was great.
Right,
The
come on, let's just finish with the anticlimax.
Come on, let's finish.
Did
My
the
mate's
mum
kind
So
of
come back?
basically, in the end, the mum came back, right? And she
Yeah.
obviously wanted to know what had happened with, I can't remember her name.
Mrs. Doyle.
Trinity.
Mrs. Doyle. Let's call her Mrs. Doyle.
Trinity.
Trinity Doyle.
And then Nemo.
Nemo, the one. That's what the next Finding Nemo is going to be all about. It's going to figure out it's in the Matrix.
You are the one.
So basically, in the end, her mum comes back to obviously find Connor, my mate, just sort of on my shoulder, not like over my shoulder, but
Fondly
just sort of a little bit passed
Yeah.
out on my shoulder. So she thinks that Thingy Man has just sort of hit him.
Bruce.
The Sheamus.
Seamus Keith McBride.
McBride.
Bruce is Sheamus.
No, he's not.
No,
His
no,
name
it's-
isn't Bruce. That is stupid. You've made that up, obviously.
Bruce the funny guy.
Seamus Keith McBride is his name.
Sheamus has punched.
So she thinks
Oh,
that,
my
but
God.
obviously she asked him, and Sheamus Keith McBride just no, he did that to himself. And so I obviously him being unconscious, I get the talking to that if her daughter was to be out again like this,
Yes.
and she
would not be happy.
she would
as
not
you
be
were.
happy. No, she would not be as happy as I was. But I was obviously still in quite a drunken state.
A happy state.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, a happy state. Oh.
Damn it, he's
what-
giving the game
What
away.
was I saying? What was
Go
I
ahead.
Oh God.
Okay, we can't have any of it now. You're giving
I
it
was
away.
still in
You nearly-
quite a happy,
Chappy.
cheeky state.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
happy as well.
So I said something I probably shouldn't after being ranted at about.
Oh,
her
is this
daughter.
punchline?
Yeah, this kind of is.
Okay.
Be prepared to be disappointed.
Pay your points.
So
The punchline is here.
I just went, look, my daughter's not an alcoholic, so it's not really my problem. But in a more of a drunken tone.
Happy tone.
Happy
again.
tone.
Jesus time.
This then led to
You're losing it as well.
a lady not being too happy with me.
Really?
Mrs.
Doyle.
Mrs. Doyle's mother
Yeah.
not being too frankly happy with me, and there was some yelling and kicking and hitting. So yeah.
There's going to be quite a lot of flashing.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any people there,
Quite a lot of
watching,
flashing?
don't watch the jam.
Just
Like an evening with Caleb.
Hello, lads, I will go.
Ah, the voice returns. Everyone's favourite.
Thank God, the highlight. If you've just joined us, we're at the highlight of the show. Caleb voice with Doug.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Carol. I'll have a bow. I'll have a confident. And I'll have a good biscuit.
A soggy biscuit.
I'll have a soggy vow, Carol.
Soggy vow.
I'll have a confident. Look, it spells out dingleberries.
You don't even sound like Caleb. That's the word. You just
Sound like some prize moron.
Yeah.
Well, I want Caleb. Oh.
Oh.
Let's make a vlog.
Oh, let's make a vlog.
Vlog.
We're just doing voices and linking it to things that Caleb's done.
Vlog. I was discussing the whole make a YouTube thing with Jack before you. Football, God.
Oh no.
Shocking revelation. But then I realised...
We have it. Secondary,
second option.
I think it should just be film stuff. Yeah, film stuff.
I realised...
Welcome.
We have not yet filmed a single bit of stuff.
Hey, no! Oh, no, we were going to film today, weren't we? But none of us bought equipment.
I realised...
Here, if you've just joined us, now we're film stuff. There's no N anymore.
Because I realised that...
Taking the N out.
I realised...
It's LMOP.
Yeah, but he's got...
Taking down roofs.
He's got the password to the channel.
I have all the power.
You hold all the power.
No, it's because I
Let's face it, it's just going to be jam, innit?
Because I knew that you two would actually be, like, good for... like keeping up with it. If I run it with like Andy and Jack or something, it'd be like, I'd be like, come on, God, nah, I'm wanking. You never get anything done.
Me and Tom are known for not masturbating at inappropriate times.
And now, the complete highlight collection of David on the podcast.
Is this just in the US of A, or is this worldwide? Let's ask Fuck then. Fuck, is this just in the USA or is it worldwide?
This is Fuck on the phone. Hi, Tom.
This sounds surprisingly like
Doug.
Hi, this is Fuck. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, before I answer your Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question, could you just, elaborate on whether this list is of the highest grossing films just in the US or the highest grossing
I do only have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Chris Tarrant is a cruel master.
Yes, that's true. You should answer that one in affirmative and get the £1 million.
I have 30. Oh, this is the £1 question. This is the starter.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So the question is, what was the second highest grossing film of 2014?
The second highest grossing film. Well, now I've remembered that Marvel exists. I'm going to say Captain America and Winter Soldier.
I'm afraid that was number 3.
Was it?
Well, how do you know? You're supposed to be ringing up from.
This is Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Yes, he's still holding a phone.
We've still got the phone on.
I'm confused. Who's who?
No,
I mean the new questioning system that they've got on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is severely flawed. Chris Tarrant rings you up first. Then he asks you the question, and then if you get it wrong, like he just kicks you out. And the actual contestant is just sitting there awkwardly, waiting for Chris to get off the phone.
Tom.
Oh shit, Chris Tarrant's on the phone.
Hello. I'm with Nigel Farage, right, and he's on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, he's not here. He's stuck in traffic because of the immigrants.
Right, he's made it. Right.
Have they cleared off? Is it solved it?
This for £500,000.
£500,000.
Nigel, we'll put you on now. Bloody Romanians. I mean, what was the most searched holiday destination this year?
Romania.
No.
The US of A.
No.
Ibiza.
No.
Ukraine.
Hang on a minute. I've got a Hungarian on the line.
South Sudan.
No, he's not calling it. He's literally just pulling on it, trying to steal it.
Bloody Hungarian. Right, so I'm back. Okay.
South Sudan.
Wait.
Nigeria.
I've got a Lithuanian on the line.
Is it Malaysia?
Syria.
Is it Malaysia?
I've got a Lithuanian on the line. Piss off! I know you did my plumbing. Right, sorry. I'm back. Okay.
What is this?
The answer. I don't know
why is Nigel Farage being rang up by all these immigrants?
Hold on.
Do they want to be shouted at? What's going on?
Hold on. We've got a Moldovan on the line.
Hello, this isn't Moldovan. Excuse me. I'll call you back.
I don't think that'd be
That's zombie rights. There'd be zombie rights activists.
Yeah, they'd be like
some woman who's married a zombie and she hasn't killed him, but he hasn't quite bitten it yet. So they're being interviewed together, and the male one is the husband is trying to bite her, and she's just like, "Oh, not now, Harold, not in front of the camera." Oh,
yeah, the people like
we should be more rights for zombies. There's people too. They're just in a bit of a go away, Harold. They're just in a bit of a state at the moment. Like,
all this
fine.
All this zombism. It's racism against zombies. It's driving all the
anti-zombism.
And then be like movements to stop it. Meanwhile, behind the fact that the zombies.
Meanwhile, zombies are eating her.
Yeah.
All the advocates of the movement are slowly turned into zombies.
We've got an interview here with the chief say no to zombies, kick zombism out of football. Right. And he's like,
there should be more zombies in management.
And yeah, the news is like Chelsea hire zombie Mourinho as manager, and all the players are like, we do not understand what he's saying, and it's like,
Well, I still respect him.
Zoe Barton bites player rather than like hitting him or whatever.
Yeah, I mean Suarez, he doesn't seem so bad anymore, does he?
Suarez was a zombie all along. He was the harbinger of the zombie movement, you know.
So Ivanovic and Cellini,
You're just
they were
Turning
the
into
first two.
zombies.
You're just saying names I don't understand
Yeah,
anymore.
You know Suarez, Luis Suarez, and he bought people. We named the two people he bought. The Liverpool Echo. The Liverpool Echo becomes a staunch defender of zombie rights because King Luis Suarez
Is a zombie.
Yeah, so they
like,
support him.
don't-
Zombie apocalypse, fine, because Suarez.
And there'll be a repeat. Like
Liverpool win league because Suarez protects them from the zombies.
Liverpool will. He's like the Antichrist, but the anti-zombie. He's going around biting, but isn't a zombie.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a symbol of the movement of freedom.
He goes back to Liverpool and he keeps the Liverpool people safe from the zombie for a season, so Liverpool actually win the Premier League.
And there's
Liverpool
a scandal.
are so happy.
There's a scandal
Nobody cares.
where there's a Liverpool game, and zombies break in.
And eat everyone except the Liverpool team.
No, I was going to say eat 96 people. I get that.
Zillsborough.
Shout out to our super fan. Our number one super fan. This
fan
has
who
to be
we don't know.
Has to be in the best of selection.
Grapes are
quite tasty.
You're a great guy.
A, what a name. B, what a guy. Bear falls into family home through skylight, then eats all the cupcakes. It's from the Mirror. The young male was initially stunned from his fall.
No, let me get over the headline first before you start reading it up. Let's talk about this.
Oh, I'm having lovely party. Oh my god,
It came,
no, my cupcake.
it came through the sky.
How did a bear get on the roof?
How did it get on the roof?
Why would it eat the cupcakes?
Well,
Why was there a bear in the city?
there were 3 batches of cupcakes, but one was too hot and one was too cold.
One was just right.
And one was just right.
Yeah, I was like, I'll get you.
Cinderella.
Bitch.
Cinderella.
Go do that. I was literally saying her name when you were trying to start the story.
The young male was initially stunned from his fall, but then tucked into the lemon, blueberry, and peanut butter trees.
How far?
Wait. Lemon, blueberry, and peanut butter.
No, there's a different one.
Yeah, cupcakes.
A bear gate
in one cupcake.
Oh right. Mix the concoction together.
Lemons. What could go with lemons? Peanut butter.
Yeah, obviously.
A bear gate crashed a birthday party.
Gate crashed. Like it wasn't invited and
falling through a skylight into a family home.
and just turned up.
Glenn
I'm
Merrill.
gonna come anyway.
Glenn Merrill and Alicia Bishop.
Was that the bear's name?
No,
Glenn Merrill.
we're expecting guests any minute for
Well,
their
they got
son Jackson's first birthday. When the bear
Happy birthday.
crashed into. No, it wasn't rude. It was. Ooh, cupcakes. No, it crashed into the living room in the house in Alaska. Glenn, 45, told his local newspaper, I was literally.
Yeah, quite an old bear. Gee, 45. And in Alaska as well.
And
they
giving
hunt bears
quotes.
there.
And
With their fists.
I heard this cracking. The next thing you know, there's a bear that, literally fell through the skylight. I don't know who was more
It
stunned.
sounds like a very cartoon moment where the bear just walking across the sky and then he hears a crack, looks down and suddenly...
It disappears and he sort of wiggles around.
Yeah.
The dazed creature quickly recovered from his fall, then casually tucked into the lemon blueberry and
Stood
peanut
up on
butter
his
cupcake.
2 hind legs, you know.
They had laid out for the party.
Swagged over to his cupcake.
The couple told the Journal Empire.
They told the what?
The Juno
It
Empire.
sounds, I think it's the local newspaper.
It's the Vikings!
But it
It's
sounds
the
a lot-
Juno Empire!
Vikings have conquered Alaska.
Like the
Yeah, nobody wanted it so it
Emperor
was really just taken.
bear manting comes in.
For bear manting.
What happened? Oh no, it's the Journal Empire.
It is the Juno Empire! Leave our empire alone!
The Emperor comes in. Excuse me, have you seen my bear?
Elisa,
My bear?
He loves cupcakes.
Alicia, 33, so quite the age.
I was
gap there.
walking him on the roof.
Yeah, the bear walks over and puts his paws up on the table and then just starts licking the birthday cakes. And I'm just like,
you say like the baby then?
you've got to be kidding me.
You gotta be.
The couple managed to shoo it outside while Jackson's grandparents
How do you
took him
shoo a
upstairs.
bear?
When it says Jackson's grandparents took him upstairs to safety, does that mean Jackson or the bear? Both. The bear was
The bear. In one hand he
child.
had the bear, and in the other hand he had the boy. So he just ran upstairs to both of them.
But
put
it
them in
didn't go
separate rooms.
far. At least he said it was up by the window. Like, I want more
Oi!
cupcakes.
Give me more fucking cupcakes!
Ryan Scott of the Alaska Department for
Give me
Fish
some of
and
those peanut
Game.
butter ones!
Ryan Scott of the Alaska Department for Fish and Game, who's obviously an expert on bears.
What game?
Games like chickens. No, it's not. It's like peasants. Bears are extremely.
It's like peasants.
You mean peasants? You dumb.
Sorry. Sorry, little Lord Fauntleroy.
Bears.
Peasants shall not come in here to the Empire. The Juno Empire. The Juno Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a real empire.
Because game is stuff you hunt, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the guy
So
said.
you hunt bears.
Oh, nobody cares about the rest of the story. We had the funny news bulletin and that's over.
A black bear, believed to be the same one, entered another home in the area about half an hour later.
And had some more.
No, shot dead by the police.
He calls that.
The most searched how-to were how to draw, how to kiss, how to crochet, how to meditate, and how to knit. Crochet and knit both made it. There's lots of
Wow.
old women on the
No, they got.
on
Well, no,
old
it's
Google.
the phases of life. Draw as a little kid. I want to know how to draw, and a teenager. I need to know how to kiss the ladies, and then they become middle-aged and
how
just
to crochet.
give up.
And then
How
there's-
to
I must crochet. And then as you're getting into your 50s, you're having a midlife crisis. Like, now it is time to meditate. And then they just knit until death.
I just opened up the more section where you can do a top 10. And if your theory's right,
Yes.
what's that done with this in?
Speak English.
The 90-year-olds are on twerking.
Correct.
The
Yeah,
face of
that's what
life.
they do. After they've checked the record, see if Deirdre's dead, they always take them off.
They get the
Twerk it!
Bananas are yellow, which is bullshit. On the way to your house,
Yeah.
near the bridge, I was cycling along at a pretty standard rate.
Standard rate.
Pretty standard
Standard
rate
rate,
of
innit?
knots.
Yeah.
Right, rate of knots. I got there. There's this like old Chinese man. He goes, "Stop!" And I'm like,
Did you say in the name of love?
"Stop in the name of love before something."
Carry on.
Yeah, and he goes.
Welcome to karaoke.
He goes, "Stop," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. You alright? You alright?" He goes, "Can you tell me direction?"
Why is he African?
You were taught to be. He says like, "Can you send me Jasmine Gardens?" I'm like, "All right, sure, yeah. You go down the hill.
We don't actually want the directions.
No, this is important.
We don't.
You go down
I
there.
don't care how he got there.
You go right.
Like.
You turn left, and he goes, "Thank you, bye," and just goes off. I haven't finished yet. He's gonna go to some random street.
Maybe not enough of you.
Just legs one. It's like, "You know not the way to Jasmine Garden."
Wait.
You are idiot. I know Jasmine Garden. Why not ask you?
Wait. He'd asked you, like, was he in a car? Or was he
No, he was
walking?
walking.
What
And
were
he
you?
goes like-
You were cycling.
Yeah.
Stop! 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 Was it like a Gandalf moment?
Yeah, I was looking towards.
You were cycling directly toward it, and he was lying down, tied to the track.
No, stop! He's like, I was like, "Excuse me, oh, I need an excuse now. Jasmine Garden, you know?" And I was like, he turned up, he said, "That's enough."
I've had it with you.
I don't need this much detail. I'm sick. I'm off to Jasmine Garden. Like,
why is he African?
got his jetpack and this one.
It's Prophet Caleb, isn't it? Because he ushered in the age, ushered in the eon.
No, Caleb's John the Baptist.
John the Baptist. Caleb
the Baptist.
Caleb Bally,
That's how he
the
baptised
Baptist.
He
Caleb
baptised
Bally.
people by throwing the bucket at them.
Jesus, come here, son. Let me throw a bucket at you.
I baptise you in the name of the vlog.
Go into the wilderness for 40 vlogs.
Father Bowel,
And
the
40
Son,
vlogs.
and the olive log.
Come back when you've collected your 12 subscribers.
Oh, that's too close to the bone. That's how many we've.
You'd hear a lot of our
Why is this guy saying Clara?
Clara, I'm turning into a dolphin.
I've got to stop the Dalek.
The overused Dalek.
Hey, Dalek. Hey.
Clara's awful.
I got on the bus.
He said,
Well, there we go.
You're off the fucking chain. No, I got on the bus.
He said on the bus.
It's important, this. It seems like a bizarre point. I was wearing my grey shoes. Shoes that are grey. It's not that exciting. Right?
Like the
down.
colour grey.
Like the colour grey. No.
And they're on your shoes.
Why is this an important...
Did you paint them
I
grey
sat
or
down,
did they come grey?
and there's two old women behind me, and one of them goes, "Oh, did you see that? What? Grey shoes?" I'm like, hang on a minute, we're talking about my shoes here. And he goes, "Yeah, grey's very much back in fashion. Is it? Really? Grey?" He seems like school trousers. I know. And he's like, "Yeah, oh, grey. Oh, I don't like grey. Not even slate grey. Not even slate grey. What the fuck are you on about?" Or medium. I just don't like grey. Well, me neither. But it's all the rage now. Do you know I watched this programme? A programme? Yeah, a programme. An architect.
Well, they're confused by the concept of programs.
Program.
Like,
what's
an individual?
Holy shit!
What's an individual part of like a TV series called? As in an episode? No, it's one like that. A program.
A programme.
Oh my god!
I saw this television programme.
A program.
It's embarrassing bodies.
No,
So
no, listen.
got a grey shoe short of foot of his ass.
And he goes.
So I just fell on it.
And he goes. And they had
That was
they had
fabric,
like 5 different architects, and they all had to design a room in this house. Yeah, and they all did it separately. Yeah. And they all did it grey. No! Josh turned into Barry Chuckle.
Oh, to me, to you.
Oh dear, oh dear. He's like, no, yeah, everything was grey. Even the bedside table, yes. Oh, that can't be grey. It has to be hardwood. What the fuck are they talking about is my point at this point.
And now, an abridged version of that incredibly long gorilla joke.
Okay. So, in the beginning, there was a man.
In the beginning, there was a man.
This guy, he collects strange pets from exotic parts of the world.
He's already got a
Exotic
Norwegian
features.
blue.
He's got a Norwegian blue. He's got a basement, and in the basement, he's got like a
Look, you can't laugh like that.
That was funny that it should have been.
Okay. In his basement, he's got like a giraffe with horns. He's got like a rhino that can fly. He's got a cabbage that's actually.
So I'm guessing
a
this isn't the
potato.
beginning anymore.
It is, yeah.
It's like halfway through.
Oh, don't kid yourself.
No, I meant. Oh.
You haven't seen
I
nothing
think
yet.
it means in terms of.
He's got a cabbage
Yeah.
that's a potato. He's got a llama that's
It's
actually...
not a cabbage.
He's got a llama that's actually a portal to your butt. He's got all of them. He's got the collection. So he goes to a shop,
An
a
exotic
pet
pet
store
shop.
that's opened in his town, and he's like, "Lads, I've got them all. What can you give me? What do you give to a man that's got everything?" And they say,
The shopkeeper says, "Correct. Come into the back, and we've got our strangest and most exotic pets that we can show you. And if you haven't got any of them yet, you can take them home and put them in your basement."
And he says,
Well, that sounds a little bit more suspicious than it should be.
and he says, "Honestly, there's nothing untoward about this. I just collect animals." Honestly, don't believe what you read in the papers. Right? Don't.
The papers are wrong.
It was
spreading
perfectly
slander about
consensual.
me.
It was perfectly consensual. Right. So he goes in the back, and in the back there's like a myriad of creatures.
Down
And
the
the
back
shop-
passage you go.
The
Yeah,
shopkeeper
he does.
goes.
Go round it back.
The shopkeeper goes, "Oh, this is a rabbit with a door on it," and he goes, "I've got that one.
Got that one. Got
Got that
5.
one.
I keep reading.
Got for 5. Keep reading." He goes, "How about this then? This is a shelf that's actually an emu," and he goes, "I've got that one. Got that one." And he goes, "God, you really have got everything." And he goes, "Actually, maybe you don't." And he opens like a secret door at the back, and he leads through, and there's a cage in there, and he goes, This is our most secret, most rare, most exotic, most fun-loving, most amazing, most not likely to talk to the papers animal that we have." Okay.
And as they get closer to the cage, Interview comes sitting just, fairly calmly and quietly in the middle of the cage is a big silver gorilla. And it's a fairly standard gorilla, just pure silver all over. And and the man looks at it and he said, "Well, I haven't got that pet. I'll take it. Now, how much do you want for it?" And the shopkeeper's like, oh, you can have it for free. It's a bit of a nuisance, really. Like it's hard to feed and all that. So you can have it, but before you go, I've got to warn you just one thing. You must, on no account, ever touch the fur of the gorilla. Right?
Because it will talk to the papers. Scandal. No, the fur's not euphemism. Carry on. Never touch the fur, as in the fur of the gorilla.
You can't touch the gorilla. Yeah. No, just never touch the gorilla. You can feed the gorilla, but you put it through the cage. Don't touch it. All right. Just never.
If you touch it, bad things will happen. The worst.
Really bad things.
Even worse than that scandal in the papers. Even worse than that. Right. So he goes, okay,
I got it. And then, the shopkeeper puts the cage on some sort of
lorry,
trolley, and then the shop drives away. And then it's one of those mysterious shops in books, so then it disappears like the TARDIS.
Goes through one of those portal llamas
and disappears.
Wait, surely the portal llama's inside the shop.
Shut up. Logic doesn't
It's
apply.
like your head-ass theory, that.
So he gets home and he's like, yes, I got a silver gorilla. I've never got a silver gorilla before. He takes it down to his basement. He walks past the rabbit. He walks past all these rabbits that are actually doors. He's like, go away. And they're all like opening and closing there. And he's like, no. And then they all climb inside each other's door.
I'm just imagining what that looks like.
Climb inside each other. Another head-ass theory.
Yeah.
And the rabbits will disappear, so he puts it pride of place in his collection.
The silver gorilla.
It's the rarest thing in the world. There's only one of it. Like, the rabbits, there's millions. They keep breeding.
Yeah.
And the llama that's a portal, they keep vanishing. But there's still a few.
But the silver gorilla, there's only one in the world, and he's like, yes.
Did it dance?
So he feeds it normally for a couple of days, and he just hears. Do you know in films where they go to bed and they hear voices going echoing from previous in the day?
Yeah.
And he hears don't touch the gorilla.
Don't touch the gorilla.
This would be worse than the scandal.
Worse than the scandal. Worse than the scandal.
And he's just praying on, and he just wakes up in a cold sweat, and he goes, I need a drink. And then he has his drink, and then he goes back to bed, and then he wakes up again in a cold sweat, and he goes, I need to touch the gorilla. Should have thought of that last time.
I need to touch the gorilla. Even though it's been specifically stated a lot of times you shouldn't ever touch the gorilla.
But he's a daredevil.
It was looking a bit peaky.
He's a daredevil. So he goes in to his basement.
He sees the gorilla, and the gorilla's sat there, he's looking lonely and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I should
fingering
definitely touch the gorilla. No, it's
what?
Not. No, it's not. It's not doing that. Ignore him.
Okay.
He's from the papers. You don't know what he's talking about.
He walks into the basement, and the gorilla's sat there, calm, and he walks over, and he goes, come here, you little rascal. And the gorilla goes,
I read about you in the papers.
and he's, shut up. True. It was a lander, it was a sky. No, a sky.
It was a landle in the sky.
It was a landle in the sky.
I'm sure he's got that pet.
A scandal in the lie. And he goes in, and then you hear from the back the portal alarm going, it wasn't a lie. Still got scars. And he goes, shut up. And then it vanishes.
The portal llama knows what's coming.
Yeah.
He's been to the future, that's what the portal
You've been
is.
to the future.
Yeah. So he goes up to the cage with the gorilla in it, and he leans in, and he touches the gorilla. And then the gorilla lets out an almighty roar, bursts from the cage. The man
tears it apart like it's not even like it's made of paper.
Bricks are shat. Right? He knows that he was warned specifically not to do this, and he's just done it, and now he's done it, and shit's going down.
So the man turns around and starts to run away, and the portal llama appears in front of him, runs through the portal,
and ends up just outside his front door. Right, because this is the structure of the joke.
Yeah.
Right, and he runs across the road into a bus, and he goes down the M1. He's running on the bus,
no reason. Just keep himself exercised.
And he keeps looking in the mirror, and he sees the gorilla. The gorilla's running after him down the road. He's like, "Faster, driver, faster!" And he reaches.
Pay your money.
He reaches London, and he jumps off the bus, and he turns around, and there is the gorilla, and he's like, "Oh my god, he's going to chase me! He's going to chase me until he gets me. I shouldn't have touched the gorilla."
You shouldn't touch the gorilla. You really shouldn't have touched the gorilla.
So he runs through the streets of London. The gorilla is chasing him. The gorilla is chasing him. The gorilla's chasing him, and the gorilla's chasing him.
And the gorilla's running through London, and he gets on the London Eye.
Is this guy like a marathon runner?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a long way yet.
We rejoin our heroes 9 minutes and 12 seconds of chasing later.
Then he turns around and there's a gorilla there, a silver gorilla, and he goes, "What was I looking in the haze?
The dogs.
That was dramatic. He's been scaring the dogs." And then he runs off and he gets a boat from South Africa, and he gets on the boat.
He's got to South Africa.
They teleported through one of those llamas.
Llamas.
And he goes.
Llamas
through...
aren't in Africa.
Well, they were in his
Teleporting llamas.
Portal llamas.
Have you not been wherever they want?
God. And he gets on the boat with a herd of rabbit doors, and they travel all the way up.
And the gorilla's on the boat with him, and the man runs through the
Through
rabbit doors.
Scooby-Doo style.
Scooby-Doo
They
style.
keep running through the rabbit
doors,
doors, and the gorilla's like chasing him.
What's going on? And he's looking around, like, where's the rabbit? And then he knocks on the door, and the man answers it, and the gorilla's like, excuse me, have you seen a man? He touched me. Oh, no, I haven't seen him at all. Shuts the door. The gorilla's like, wait a minute, that was the man. Opens the door. He's not there anymore. It's pretty
because
madness.
The boat landed in India.
India. Oh, okay.
So we've gone like that.
I thought we were going for Australia, Mike.
Nah, I missed out India on my Asia tour. So he's got the boat to
the
India.
Asia tour. Oh yeah, this is the nicer part of Asia tour.
Yeah, and he has a nice curry.
Gets Delhi belly.
He gets Delhi belly. And when he shits it out, in amongst the shit, there's the silver gorilla.
Surely you thought he caught. No, the silver gorilla just plunges out. Not plunges, anti-plunges. Emerges.
Anti-plunge.
He emerges out of the toilet, and the gorilla's like, aha! You didn't expect that, did you?
He's not quite silver
and
anymore.
The man was like, that's a shit turn up for events. Jesus.
And the man would have shit himself in fear. But he's already
He's all out.
He's all out of loving.
So he runs out the rabbit and carries on.
And they reach the Great Wall of China.
We return once again to our heroes 3 minutes and 38 seconds of chasing and nonsense later.
He jumps from the top of Ayers Rock and lands
at the
bottom. Because he can't jump that far.
No,
that'd be silly.
Queensland. I like
he jumps off the bottom and he breaks his legs.
Oh god.
And then he gets retrofitted with new legs. And he runs all the way to South Africa, where he shoots his wife. And then he teleports back.
I was wondering where you were going with that. That's beautiful. I like it.
Okay. Right, so then and teleports back. He's not in South. He's in Queensland because Queensland is quite nice, and he's there.
Queen lives there.
Yeah,
She
it's
does.
her land,
Yeah.
and he's there with Great Barrier Reef. And he's like, Queenie, can I go and have a look at the fish? And the Queen's like, oh sure, darling. Yes, do watch out for the sharks though. He's like, oh, the sharks don't bother me. I've been chased by a gorilla for far too long.
For 5,000 years.
For 5,000 years, I've been chased by this gorilla through the bloody portals. And it doesn't matter about some sharks. I can handle them any day. So he gets on the boat and he goes out to the Great Barrier Reef and he's there, just sort of snorkeling along. And just having a look at the fish and he's waving at them. And suddenly all the fish swim away. And it's like, oh no, it's bloody shark. I've not got any luck with these animals. I do need a new one for my thing though. After the other one left because of the bloody scandal. Bloody newspaper journalist shakes fist.
Yeah.
And then he looks around and there's a fin going on, and the Jaws music starts dun 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 dun. And suddenly the gorilla jumps up and he's got a shark fin on his back. He's like,
fooled you.
Fooled you.
And
I'm a different lethal creature.
And the man goes, oh my god, and swims down, opens the door of one of the rabbits, goes inside, closes the door. The rabbits.
How is the rabbit surviving underwater?
Shut up.
And after one final bizarre time warp, we rejoin our heroes 3 minutes and 58 seconds of bizarre rubbish later.
And he manages to boat all the way to Nottingham, which is impressive, because it's inland.
Because the man, at this point, is getting desperate, right?
Yeah.
He's got to just row as fast as he can. As soon as he gets on land in Britain via Blackpool, I think, in a terrible amusement park.
He turns on the illuminations.
Turns on the illuminations and he's going fast.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've just got to keep going. And he's just got the strength at this point because, he's getting really desperate.
And he reaches his home road.
When he was in the other dimension, he got implants and metal stuff, and he just keeps going. He's with the rowing on the oars, are just
he hasn't
basically
got implants.
stilting.
He hasn't got implants. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah,
and that's a cheap jump of logic too far.
Is
I don't believe it anymore. My suspension of disbelief.
suspension of
disbelief is just totally gone. He's running on the road and he reaches his home road and he stumbles up to his front door.
He stumbles up to his front door and opens the rabbit and stumbles through.
He stumbles through to his real front door. He collapses down his front door. He's absolutely knackered. He's like, oh, I can't go. Oh, and he just collapses.
I've gone through so many years.
He collapses at his front door. And he collapses for a third time because I've repeated myself.
He keeps collapsing.
He collapses
in the desert.
And he collapses down. And he goes, oh, I've run the whole world. I'm so tired. I finally escaped the gorilla. And then the gorilla runs up to him.
And the gorilla went very slowly, pads towards him. He's like, oh, please,
No, please.
please.
No.
And the gorilla comes up to him with one massive paw the size of France.
What? The size of a gorilla paw?
The size of a gorilla paw that happens to him, and he comes up to him and he lays his hand upon his shoulder and he looks him straight in the eyes and he goes, Tag, you're it!
That.
The enjoyment is very much in the telling of that one. Wasn't that funny, ladies and gentlemen?
Banterous.
It was really funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, do you remember that bit where no one laughed?
I do remember that bit where no one laughed. It was the worst moment of my life. No, it was fantastic.
No, that was when you shot your dog. That's why I had to
Yeah,
advise.
that's why you should remember the advice.
Remember.
Don't shoot your dog.
Don't do it. Even if he's giving you like
Lip. He's talking back.
Well, that's illegal.
He won't talk to the papers. He's a loyal dog.
No, it'd be you talking to the papers.
Well, no, because the dog.
If he's
The
giving
dog
you
can
lip.
talk. It's the one off. It's the one off.
Are we really going out on dog fellatio?
Sure, why not?
It's a story. I won't say it's funny.